That's that battle and that matchup in this game. You saw Ramondre Stevenson slip and then able to start his engines and carry it forward after the catch for 9 yards. And we'll look at this Houston defense. Derek Stingley is their all-pro corner, about as good as it gets. Here's Stevenson, nice bounce. First down plus. Ridden out by Bullock. On first down, here is a toss. Henderson, the rookie, is brought down in the backfield by Petrie. They're going to throw. And complete. Douglas, touchdown, Patriots on 4th and 1.
The ball coming out of Stroud's hand.
On 3rd down and 8, Stroud protected. And now he's going to go and then flip. He's got Schultz, his tight end. Big play. Dalton Schultz out of bounds inside the Patriots 30.
To come away with points of their own.
Play action, Stroud in trouble. Throws, and he's got his man. Catch is made by Higgins. And a beautiful throw on the move by Stroud, able to complete. It's a first down, might have been a face mask. I don't see a flag thrown as Kirk is good.
Defensive lineman.
So now 3rd and goal from back near the 7. Stroud floats it, marks, incomplete. It's 4th down. See if the Texans can get on the board, and they can. As takes a second to settle in. Patriots took advantage of it. A couple of misplays, a couple of good plays, and this is incomplete over the middle. It was tipped by Derek Barnett.
As Laura talked about, that's unusual.
Another 3rd and long for the Patriots. May, ball is out, knocked out by Hunter. Still loose. And the Patriots look like they got back on top of it. It's 3rd down and 10. Blitz coming. Stroud gets it out. What a catch by Higgins. And they're going to mark Jaden Higgins just short of first down yardage. He gets 9. Nick Chubb, his first carry. First down, Houston. The concussion late in the 3rd quarter at Pittsburgh. He's their Pro Bowl receiver. 2 big weapons not available. Stroud throws it, and diving try for the interception by Davis. And it's an interception.
It didn't look to me like he did, but let's take a look.
It's an interception. First down. New England.
His knee's in.
Yeah, 1 knee equals 2 feet is what I once heard, but it sure does look like it's in. It's close as to whether or not it was on the line, but it looks good to me, Russell.
I agree, Troy. It looks like that knee is in. Even if it rolls out, it's not like a heel toe. Then he needs to maintain possession through contact with the ground. Looks like he does. I have a catch.
Wow, I'm not sure what C.J. Stroud saw on that throw.
It's another C.J. Stroud turnover in this postseason. Turned it over 3 times at Pittsburgh, and right now this is being called an interception. They'll check it. We'll get the call when we come back.
Came up with his first of this year.
And first ever in the playoffs. May turned around. There was no one there, so he goes forward. And let's take a look at the end of this. Oh, yeah, that was punched out by Togiai.
That's such a great job by Togiai. He has been a playmaker throughout the year, and especially to close out the season. I tell you, the defense trying to take control of this thing, much like they did last week. Offense is struggling. They turn the ball over. They've got to put it in their own hands, and they get to take away and set up this offense with outstanding field position.
That was a broken play. Drake May kind of turned around, may have turned the wrong way. On first down, Stroud flips it. Higgins with a catch. Blake Fisher in the ball game for that. Big hit by Ellis on Woody Marks. No gain. Here they come. Stroud. End zone. Kirk. Touchdown.
Zero blitz. Nobody in the middle of the field. Here they come. And even with a ball that's thrown behind Christian Kirk, he's able to use his body and hold off the defender just enough. You see Marcus Jones is in coverage. Kirk's running to the outside route, and a ball that's behind him.
May able to get out to his left. Wins that foot race and gets the first down.
Over the left tackle, rookie Will Campbell, with some of the struggles he had last week.
Working against Morgan Moses here. This one is down the sideline and incomplete. With Kyle Williams the target, it's 4th down and another stop by this Texans defense. In trouble. That ball is up for grabs. Picked off. Back the other way, Jones. He is in for the touchdown. Caleb on Chason had pressure. That ball was up for grabs. 2nd down and 11. Blitz coming. Pass is caught by Hutchinson, and he spins for the first down.
It's like they're coming again.
It's Marks. Well played.
Helping turn this defense around in New England.
This one is off the hands and picked off. Hutchinson couldn't make the catch, and Craig Woodson did. Turnover number 3 by the Texans on offense.
Yeah, this looked like one that should have been caught. Hutchinson, it's a little high, but yet you expect your receiver to make that play. I mentioned Woodson. He's been sitting tight. He's middle safety, but he's not playing all that deep. He's hanging in there, and because of that, he was in a perfect position then to be able to make the play on the football.
They're going to bring the ball back because he was touched.
It was an interception. However, he was down by contact at the 48-yard line. It will be New England's ball, 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
You know, this offense for Houston has done such a good job throughout the year protecting the football. Not last week and certainly not today. In 6 quarters of play, 6 turnovers for C.J. Stroud.
Blitz off the edge. Petrie. May is down. And Drake May brought down by Will Anderson last week after turnovers. They allowed only 3 points off 3 turnovers. They're trying to turn it in again. Here's Henry. It's 4th down. As Henry is brought down by Alshire and To'o. They're 2 linebackers. Stroud with hands on him just throws it right into the ground. It's an incomplete pass, not a fumble. Pressure by Barmore.
If they're able to come away with some scores like they did last week, even better. But you're asking a lot from this group.
Wide open is Booty. Kayshon Booty makes a move and takes it inside the 30.
Because they have run the football as well as anybody the last 5 games.
Little play action, strong throw. Booty takes it inside the 10. Perfect throw from Drake May. And a gain of 18. May, end zone, the catch, the touchdown, Diggs.
This is a great catch. I mean, that is not easy to do. That ball's away. He knows he's going to have contact at the end of it. Jalen Reed in coverage, and he's trying to make a play on the football, but just strong hands by Stephon Diggs in a bigger deficit than where they already are.
They get the ball to start the second half. Here is Marks, and he's dragged down by Barmore.
Well, and he's another force.
2nd down and 14. Extra men on the rush. Stroud is protected, and he throws a strike to Jaden Higgins. Across all of the ESPN platforms. 1st down at the New England 49. Play action. Stroud is picked again by Carlton Davis.
Talk about it a lot, Joe. Balls that are thrown behind with that kind of coverage, this is what's going to happen. Carlton Davis, who I mentioned, had not had an interception this year. You talked about earlier that being his first in the postseason. Now he's got 2. He's had a good game. He just got called for pass interference to kind of set this up, but he makes a heck of a play on the football that's thrown behind him. It looked initially like maybe he's bobbling it, but he gets it, and boy, there is nothing that's gone right for C.J. Stroud.
Extra man on the rush. And this on 3rd and 7 is incomplete. And again,
Has to be smart.
steps up and he'll go. Flag is down. And so is Stroud. Short of first down yardage as Milton Williams makes that play. Will be in Seattle to take on the Seahawks. Back to work. Drake May wanted to air it out, and this ball comes out. Forced fumble by Will Anderson, and this joins the defense for Houston. He's back near the end zone. It's Hail Mary time out of the right hand of Drake May, and there's a chance in the end zone, and it's picked off by Jamarcus Ingram.
In the first half, and they just got to take it. It's cliche, but just one play at a time.
Here's a throw, and a nice throw at that. Spinning catch by Hutchinson. Back to Marks. Bends it back in one of his better runs of the ball game. Tight formation on 3rd and 2. Stroud rolls right, and this is broken up. Great play made by Marcus Jones. It'll be a chip shot of 25 yards, but nothing's easy on this cold, wet day, and Fairbairn knocks it through. 2nd and 5. Togiai can't make the tackle. Yes, he can by the jersey as he drags down Ramondre Stevenson. 6th tackle for a loss by this Texans defense. Shortest 3rd down they've faced. Anderson knocked it out, and it's recovered by Alshire. Will Anderson Jr. coming off the edge.
Well, Will Anderson, he just comes right around the edge again against Will Campbell, the rookie left tackle, and it's just an outstanding job. We show that they keep it back, and this time it's only Campbell one-on-one. And that's a matchup there's not many left tackles in football are going to be able to hold up, let alone a rookie.
Anderson with 3 sacks, 2 forced fumbles. And that's the 4th fumble of the game for Drake May, and his 2nd time he's lost a fumble.
Yeah, we talked with Josh McDaniels, and part of the key coming into this game was Drake May understanding when he was getting help on the edges and when they were not giving help to those 2 edge rushers. May might have been able to do a step up a little bit harder, but a great play by Anderson.
Stroud is brought down by Chason. 3rd quarterback hit of the game for Caleb Chason. 2nd and 18. Stroud over the middle. Sliding catch is made by Higgins and the rookie from Iowa State. 2nd and 8, delayed handoff. It's Marks. He ran into a wall, lost a shoe. Ball comes out. Patriots are on it. He lost a shoe, and then the
Ruling
football.
on the field is a fumble recovered by New England for a 1st down.
And it is a fumble. Watch Christian Gonzalez rip it out.
This is amazing how many turnovers we have watched in this game.
That is the 8th are the Patriots. It's 3rd and 8. Safe play. Stevenson, no chance. And Stingley came up to knock him out.
And that play call right there tells you how much respect Josh McDaniels, and it would be there.
3rd down and 7. Stroud, sideline. One-handed try and a flag. Jaden Higgins was the target. Carlton Davis may be guilty of his 2nd pass interference of the night and his 3rd of the playoffs. And he is.
Yeah, there's a grab, and that's what
interference. Defense number 7.
Anything he can do to add to or shorten the distance on a field goal attempt.
Stroud, low throw. It was a catch. And the young man from Hawaii.
In particular, it could be easier to throw in the snow. Troy, you've mentioned that as well.
Here is one drop to Hooper. And the tight end with a catch and run.
Rain and it's snow falling. We should see these quarterbacks grip the football better.
They put May on the move, and he gets brought down from behind by Daniil Hunter. Anderson coming off the edge. May steps into it, takes a shot downfield, and caught for the touchdown. touchdown, Kayshon Boutte. Wow.
Pretty amazing job. Great throw, outstanding catch by Kayshon Boutte. That's some of the things that we've seen from him throughout this season in what has been a breakout year. I mentioned Stingley was targeted just one time through the first 3 quarters, twice on this possession. He got called for the penalty, and then they take him deep for the touchdown.
Can't do it any better than number 9 did right there. On 3rd down, Stroud has to escape to his right, throws behind Stover, incomplete. Stover hurt. Here's the punt by Townsend. And it's going to stop, and what an effort downfield as it's held inside the 5 is Tremon Smith. 3rd down and 7. May complete. Diggs. 3rd down and 8. Here's a shot. Williams. Incomplete, no flag. 7. And a guy who won 3 rings as a Patriot player. Here's Stroud. That's Marks. And a 1st down. Let's turn our attention to the Texans. They came into this game having won 10 straight.
I think they're both very deserving. And kudos to Matthew Stafford for the year that he had.
Stroud is going to float it downfield. Hutchinson. It is incomplete. Garrett Stidham will make that start for Denver. Former 4th round pick by New England.